Alright, welcome to the Mega Man... What the fuck is this game again?
It's, Mega Man
Battle Network WIS.
Push start.
This was a Wonder Swan game. Came out in 2003, which was actually the last year of the Wonder Swan. So this was like one of the last games released for the console, actually.
This music is really good.
So yeah, music's probably the best part of the game, actually.
Yeah, and I watched this before we went to record, and hey, it turns out we're gonna listen to the entirety of this song.
I liked it, so, you know, I kind of threw the whole thing in there. And that's in the game. This is actually the fan-translated English version. First time I played through this game, I played the Japanese version, because...
Give credit where credit is due, who did this?
Some people on the internet who waste their time translating a game for a console no one really knows about.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing it, though.
Thank you.
Basically, the storyline takes place for the first two seasons of the anime, in a way. It takes parts of the season 1, season 2.
Dude, no, the 10th fire this week. There's a fire.
Thank you, Avette.
That's important.
Honestly, you can just ignore it all because it's all completely pointless.
This is our main character, Lamb.
Who sends a letter?
Yeah, I was like, who sends a letter anymore?
Who sends a ROM disc in a letter? Like, that's not a letter, Dad, you're drunk!
I mean, you don't send people ROMs. Never download ROMs. Ever. It's illegal.
You wouldn't download a file.
It's a custom navi.
I hate
you, Dad!
What?
Jeez. Talk about an ungrateful kid.
You just... I'm not sure how an accurate translation is. There's some pretty hilarious scenes later on. I'm not sure if it's entirely how it was done in the original.
I hate you, Dad.
Yeah, it's always something wrong. No, the oven! It's just like my SimCity. Or The Sims, I guess. Same game.
Oh my god.
The oven.
Jack me into the oven.
Everything's computers. Okay, let's get an actual game now. It's pretty much what it is. They took the Battle Network games and made them platformers like the original series, with some minor gimmicks that are different, that are more for the Battle Network series. As you see in the corner, there's 4 little blank slots. And then you see Land's head with the Wi-Fi signal. Actually, this whole level will explain them, so when we get to the parts, I'll explain it again. And then we have Mets, who are just there to die. That's all they're good at. I just walked through that one.
Do you die in this recording like you did in the terrible idea of recording the Japanese one?
No, I went back and did everything. I think I keep like 1 or 2 deaths for every level, maybe. Okay, here's the first gimmick. Some parts of the levels, you'll have no Wi-Fi connection to land, so you can't use any of your items or any of your equipped things. And the worst part about that is if you're low on life, you can't go to the menu and heal or anything.
I love that the case here is, Lan can't connect to the Wi-Fi because his kitchen is on fire. I'll get back to you in a minute, Mega Man.
And this is, the enemies spawn kind of, like, very quickly in this game. This is, like, for the first fuck yous parts, where you have to just, like, dodge these guys, because they come out too quick sometimes.
Are there no lives? It said just continue.
There is lives. You have, it's next to Mega Man's head. You'll see in a minute, next time I die.
Okay. Well, I saw that there was an 8, but it was just a weird screen.
Yeah, it's 8 lives. This game is pretty forgiving compared to other Mega Man.
Battleships yet.
Yeah, I do have some, I just haven't equipped any yet, because there's no point in showing anything yet. Here's a good place to farm for, the 20 recovery. This is basically just always good to have recovery chips.
How often are we gonna grind in this Let's Play?
How many what?
How often are we gonna grind in this Let's Play?
Not at all, really. This is the only place it's like this.
Just because of how quick they spawn, how easy it is to get the...
Yeah, they always, like, one of them usually always drops one. And here's all our chips. The Wonder Swan has a strange design. It actually has two kind of D-pads. There's the one that you use for mostly movement in most games, and there's the one above it that is some games is used like for items, or there's a few shooters for the Wonder Swan that you actually hold the console long ways, so one of them is a shoot button and the other is just your D-pad. In this game, your top D-pad, the Y buttons, are used to hotkey your items basically, and you just press the button when you want to use them.
Right. Makes sense.
I have a...
So is there...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, is it... What other things make it... Like, it's definitely familiar to a lot of the older Mega Man and Mega Man X kind of style games. Zero X, whatever the fuck other stuff, but is there... Like, how does it feel when you play it? Does it still feel...
It's alright, it actually feels pretty good. Game, here's something that's not... That you can't do that. You can't do the little transition thing. Bullshit.
With the jump.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, you can't do the jump
breeze
transition.
midair. That's awful.
That was a programming error, probably.
Alright, who's this guy?
Fireman, why the fuck are you in this oven?
And here's Fireman. He's the reason for the oven. And one thing, you don't need to learn patterns in this game. You can just tank the enemies. Just tank them. It's so much easier. Because usually you can catch them in a pattern, and they'll stay in this pattern. And it's usually just easy to do this, just to disrupt to them and just kill them.
Who's that?
That's Mr. Match, Flame Man's Navi or whatever navigator
Why
guy.
is he in our oven?
He doesn't.
Are you trying to get my mother killed?
Yeah, like, is he just like an arsonist?
That's I mean, fucking Flame Man's arms are made of fire. What do you expect? What else can you do with this? Like, he just shoots fire from his hand.
Okay, so that's
And this is basically every level. You have a completion rate and the time. Basically, it's a tutorial level, so you always get 100%. And this is the overall game percentage. We'll be getting 100% of this. We'll get everything in this game. Everything.
Thanks for having us.
sayonara.
Bad ideas. Extension.